2020 has been tough. COVID-19 turned the world upside down. The poorest and most vulnerable were hit hardest, but the humanitarian system stepped in and stepped up. Humanitarian workers from local and international NGOs, the Red Cross and Red Crescent movements, and UN agencies stayed on the front line to make sure help could reach those who needed it most.
Today, because of COVID and man-made conflict, 270 million people are marching toward the brink of starvation. And tragically, famine is knocking at our doorstep once again in 2021. And it will continue if we don't do something about it now. As humanitarians, we've got the expertise and the capabilities to avert this unnecessary man-made disaster. Please, don't ask us to choose who lives and who dies. Let's feed them all.
During humanitarian action, the safety, healing, and recovery of women and girls who have experienced gender-based violence or sexual exploitation, harassment, or abuse must be a priority. Every woman has the right to be safe from gender-based violence. Let's all be champions of protection and place the rights and dignity of victims and survivors at the heart of our efforts.
The impact of COVID-19 on vulnerable people in crisis contexts continues to be dramatic. Health services are enormously strained and other health priorities have been neglected, such as vaccinating children and providing sexual and reproductive health services to women. In the year ahead, we must ensure universal access to essential health services and to vaccines. We owe it to those most in need. We owe it to humanity.
Decades of progress are at risk. But we must remember, together we can do something about it. With funding and by working together, we can get things back on track and help those who need us most.